Equal rights, equal fights.
So true, V.
He's hovering over that stop recording.
Welcome to the second year's tier list.
I just want to remind you that that's our admin.
Yo.
Hey, you own the goddamn server.
I own the server. I'm not scared of any of y'all.
Yo, can
They-
we fucking...
Porla just kicks down the room. Hold up a minute.
Hell of a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That was really cool seeing Puella.
That was. See, that threw me off. I knew it was like, wow.
I'm gonna be real with you, Puella.
Where do you go?
I got nothing against you, Puella. I just thought you were taller.
Are you coming?
That's actually same. Actually.
I thought, I don't know, I'm a pretty short dude. I thought he was gonna be like have a couple inches on me, but no, he was about my head.
A bit bigger.
Yeah, I was always expecting him to be taller.
Excuse, don't make me stand up.
If anyone wants... Alright. Alright, I will...
Get the fuck back down there.
Yes, do you have to do the skull picture, tall people in the back?
Yeah.
I'll also defend you, Puella. Bones even admitted he thought I'd be taller, so it all adds up.
It happens a lot.
It's okay. I thought Bones was gonna be bald.
Okay.
He thought
we
I
all
was
kinda
gonna.
thought
He
you were
thought
gonna be
Fly
like
thought I was
middle-aged
gonna be
bald
fucking
white dude.
Tyler one.
Middle-aged bald white.
Tyler.
I mean, I was right on the middle, the white dude part.
Is the middle-aged part?
And you would be bald.
Alright.
Just because I'm bald white is like a middle-aged person.
Oh, good afternoon, morning, evening,
That was
night,
before
ladies
we
and
knew
gentlemen,
what
and
you
welcome to KLKIF tier list at EVO round number 2. Hey, I don't have laryngitis this time, so I can speak this time.
He can.
Hooray for no laryngitis.
That shit, that shit.
I
Like,
think we
really,
should probably let the stream know who everybody is.
Yes. Let us begin.
That motherfucker there, where is he?
Okay, put your head in frame,
I'm Tech.
That motherfucker here's Iron.
Iron.
This motherfucker right here, that's Lucci.
the Pepsi Man.
This motherfucker here is Diva.
Hi.
The motherfucker behind me is Bones. This motherfucker is Crow. We don't.
You don't play
This
the game.
motherfucker here is Loda.
Fuck out of here.
I own the server, so I own you.
And the motherfucker over there is our boy Benny Boy.
No, don't forget. Kudan over there.
Yeah, love is dead.
Kudan is right there.
Love.
Love is
Give
dead,
me
bro.
your backpack. The backpack. The kill.
Shout out to Love for using the snoring machine, so you can't hear us snoring this time around. That's fucking godlike.
Lucy, don't step on the control.
And
I'm gonna try not to. I
Senka.
can't make any promises.
And Senketsu.
Don't use Senkuts.
What the fuck?
Hey, yo, hold on.
Putting
We got.
up with that
Well, hold on,
eternal shit.
Iron. Can we give a special shout out to Scarlet? Can you pick that? Just you take that off.
Yeah, just take it over. We gotta give
Just
it a
show
shout out.
I like how it was after he spent all the time trying to adjust it.
Yeah, I know, that's
Scarlet,
funny
the
part.
real
Piece of the
MVP.
machine built specifically for all this.
The real MVP.
You do really...
The best. The best.
Nice
Oh, God.
angle.
I know
So
what I'm
true.
doing.
Alright, let me do it. Let me fucking
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Woo!
Shout out to Mandalay Bay for being a slight upgrade from the Excalibur. Not
I
perfect.
like
At least we got a view, no brick wall.
We
Of
got
course.
we got a view and a bit of
That
space.
brick wall was
We can't forget to
classic.
thank our sponsor, Chipotle.
Oh, yeah.
That brick wall was godlike.
So
Well, I didn't.
fucking.
Chipotle didn't.
Oh, and this motherfucker is fine. That's me.
Yeah, Evo champion.
The
I
two
love
times.
2 years running.
Back
Yeah,
to
actually,
back.
Back-to-back
Samuel
Evo
Jackson.
champion.
That means you gotta
Technically-
change the fucking roles. Make Athena.
Technically,
the
Diva
champion.
won
I
a
like
vortex
that
in
one.
between me doing that, but also he didn't beat me in person. I wasn't there.
Oh shit.
Skill issue.
So yeah.
So
Alrighty.
So
So
that's okay. So just real quick, just everyone's thoughts on how their matches played out yesterday. Go.
all right. So I knew I was gonna win, so I won.
I knew I wasn't gonna be fine. I'm lucky I got that far.
I expected to go 0-2 and I beat Diva's ass, so I'll take it.
Honestly, I didn't expect to really make it far. I was too focused on Marvel 3.
I got skill issued by Bones, and then I got skill issued by SPS.
I only lost to one character, and that one character is Iron's main. So
Yeah, I'm getting what accused of tier whoring now.
Yeah.
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 Your team.
She's top 1.
Nah, join the squad, baby. We here to
You
win.
just have to admit.
There's
it.
no- that's the problem.
No, how'd your match
She's
go?
fucked.
That's fine if you
You
play a
did that.
How'd your
fucked
match
I
character.
go?
admitted that yesterday on the
admit it.
floor.
Okay, then we're good.
How did your matches go today?
On stream. DTR's top 1.
You know what? Hold on, he's cooking. Let the man
I
speak.
like
Let the man
the
speak.
man.
Let the man speak.
I'm joking.
Let the man speak.
Let
The
him
square.
speak.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! He pulled up on us. They're about to touch tips.
Let the man cook.
I've touched sticks many times before. I'll do it again.
Yo, let's turn into a very different kind
He's a
of
veteran.
I bet on this. Hold up.
I thought we were just looking like Baldo from Soul Calibur.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. That's a little bit further back.
What the fuck are we talking?
Okay,
So
so what the fuck are we here to talk about?
we gotta pull up the.
I don't know.
Damn, what are we here for?
Tell us, what are we here to
What are we here for?
We're here to talk about based on in comparison to last year, with all the balance patches that have come out since, where we think characters on the roster are currently on the tier list. Given last year was very like what we felt was potential, because the whole idea of Restitched was still new, so we were kind of thinking like, okay, with this change, I think this will help the character. Now we have results and showings in tournament, and we kind of have learned like the effects of the changes being made. So I feel like this is going to be a lot more like actual, accurate, result-oriented tier list. So we're doing that.
And remember, if you disagree, go into the comment section and flame the fuck out of us. Make sure to also like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications for the next time we upload a video.
Well, and don't forget, someone send this link to Globku.
Bye.
Someone update him on that shit.
That was so much better because that was the first time anyone's mentioned Globku this entire fucking week.
Globku exists,
Where does that guy even live?
Portugal.
Whoa,
Okay, no, I was about to explain.
What?
Well, I was figuring out if you could actually even show up.
Oh, fucking.
Is he
Really?
here? He's not here, right?
I don't know. No, he probably
Shit, he's
fucking
here,
did.
right?
I mean, it's an
Globku's
expensive
in
travel.
arena
What
by
place
your
are we
player's
defining?
ass.
Are we the only arena fighter here at EVO?
Well, BYOC. If it was,
That has a tournament.
I don't know.
BYC, they could have.
Nice one.
There might have been some small ass spawn like us.
There's probably some Gundam
Okay,
in
or
or something.
something.
Yeah, there was Gundam.
Oh, yeah,
I saw
there
Gundam.
was.
Wasn't Poke in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pokemon was also here.
Oh, did y'all see that fucking Pokemon
Both-
was on the
both
main
better
stage?
games. Yeah,
'cause
she
fucking owns EVO.
She
What?
was on the
She's
main stage at some
co-owner.
point.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh, should we see her?
Yeah, she owns the fucking.
The man, the myth, the legend. Wait a minute.
The girl, the myth, the legend.
The man.
The myth, the man.
Real cool.
All right, so I guess we'll
Poetry.
just stop stalling and
Poetry.
just fucking get this shit started.
Here we go.
All right.
Stalling is my specialty.
Hold on, let me mess with some shit.
So we're trying to get ambiance music, you know? Ignore that.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta understand, like, I nothing fucked with me harder than watching the video from last year's the first time around and actually just being able to hear how fucked up my voice was while I was talking, dude. Like, I don't know how the fuck you guys, like, understood what I was saying.
So yeah.
They probably guessed.
Yeah, fair.
We do shit.
Alright, where we starting?
Fucking.
I guess
Let's
just
go
in order.
left to right.
Yeah, just left to right.
No, can we start with that one?
Yeah, let's just put our top one.
Yeah.
Can we
I
just-
would.
Wait, no,
Up,
really,
up,
that was
up,
too controversial.
up.
There we go, yeah.
I would like to point out, I didn't have any difficulty beating her.
You played DTR.
Yeah, her one losing matchup.
DTR. Her one losing match.
I'm just saying, I'm not struggling. I'm not sweating.
All I'm saying is, I lost the game because I tried anti-airing her when she was in the air.
Isn't that crazy?
What we learned today?
That sent me to losers bracket, and that eliminated me. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
No. You died to losers bracket like that. You died to me playing SBS by mashing dash B in your face and you couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Reminds me of another character that got fucked.
So Satsuki
I
right now
wonder.
is probably bar none the best character in the game. There is outside of DTR and maybe Gamma. I'm not sure about Gamma right now. Nobody can test her. Uzu JB beats or her JB beats Uzu. He can't dash B it. She zones out Mako. DTR beats her because it's DTR. Gamma, I don't know. He might get zoned out by Satsuki. I need to play that matchup more. Hoka loses to JB. Nana loses to JB. Nui loses to everything. Ragyo loses to Dash B. Dual Satsuki loses to BA Benny.
Yes.
BA, yeah. Dual Satsuki loses to Dash B. Single Blade Satsuki loses to BA and everything that puts her in the air.
I'll be fair, with Single Blade Ryuko, it's very, like, the second she gets Valor, it's a lot more in her favor, but Single Blade Satsuki does a really good job at keeping her away.
Yeah,
so
like,
she
I
can't
still
get
could
Valor.
win while you were in Valor.
Yeah.
So it's not, to be fair, I've never been, like, scared of Single Blade Ryuko's Valor in the first place, but she's still, like, Single Blade Satsuki still deals with it very well. Anyone else want to say anything about the matchup or character?
Character's kind of just broken overall. I mean, it's not
So
like
not the
she
B
was. It's not like she was buffed to be like completely broken, but over the time of finding out these new changes and just moving.
Oh yeah, Iron didn't buff her to be broken. She
Yeah.
just already was.
Oh yeah, these were things in the game already
It's your fault.
that we found in
Blame it on
between.
Iron, though.
So,
It's your fault.
I'm credited with finding this, by the way.
Some
This is me.
intentional stuff. I don't think that her 8A was intentional, but
I don't
some
think her
stuff.
idea was intentional. I do think it should be nerfed.
I'll say this. I think changing her meter give so she gives less meter so she can actually pull a combo, and I think buffing her damage, I think that was the right call entirely. I think
Makes
that
her
was
viable,
it
yeah.
was just the things that were found with that on top. That just that was a massive snowball.
How about we
effect.
tone her damage down now?
Also,
now that she has
also,
a limit.
I want to
She can do damage. I'm not worried about her doing damage.
I want to say, do a Ryuko and her combos. If you double wall splat, your combo gets fucked and ends under very specific circumstances. It works.
She gets
Single with Satsuki, her base combo is a double wall splat combo.
Yeah, it's a Hoka all
That does
over
like
again.
80%.
You know it kills over half the cast, right?
Just burst it, my guy.
Oh yeah, just.
Oh yeah, just burst into her jump cancel. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Do anybody have anything else to say about Single Blade Satsuki?
Nope,
Still
broken,
good.
top one.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about the second best character in our
Dual
opinion.
Satsuki?
Yeah, can we put Dual Satsuki up there right behind her?
Fuck it.
Yep. Okay. There's
Fuck
the
you,
next
Rev.
best character in the game.
Nah.
We gotta tell
Alex,
Massacre now.
let's talk about this. She Charge B outzones Mako. 5C beats DTR clean out the air. Charge B, she's just too fast for Gama to even catch up to her. Uzu,
Too fast for any character. Think about it.
yeah. Uzu, he can't catch her or he can't deal with her. She's too quick. Hoka loses to her BA and her most of the BA honestly. Oh no, and also a little bit of Dash B. Nanon for some reason her Charge Bs lose to her Dash B. Satsuki's Dash B. Nui is loses to everything. Ragil loses to Charge B. Yeah, we'll go with Charge
Probably
B.
safe.
It is Charge B.
Yeah, okay. Duo Ryuko, loses to Charge B. And Single Blade, actually, Lucha, you said it's it's SBR favored?
I still think that matchup is pretty heavy in Single Blade Ryuko's favor. Her sidestep is fast enough to not really have to deal
So
with.
crap.
And Dual Satsuki beats or loses to Single Blade Satsuki because earlier stated Dash B.
Just rename S tier to Sasuke tier.
Wait, here's the
I'm
thing,
all
though.
right.
It's already S for
Here's the
Satsuki.
thing.
Yeah, just
I would submit. I would put her A tier, top of A tier, because
I'd say
where the wins? Where the wins?
Because not that many
suck.
people play her.
Because
But if no
because
one
I'm
plays
the
her, then can we
only
really
top
put her S
player
tier?
that
Yes.
attempts to win
Yeah.
her in tournament.
Unit, you've done a lot of you've gotten a lot
Honestly, I
better.
think
You have
that's
made a
the
lot of
character, and
improvements.
more
I'm
so
sure
the
down
fact
the
that
line
we
you
never
will
won.
get
But
a
even
tournament
then,
when
no
we're
one
just.
played her here.
Yeah, because no one.
Shout out to
These are the
Unit,
top
though, you're
players
the-
that everyone's playing.
I mean,
they're not
actually,
the top
I
players.
played duel with Satsuki. It wasn't on stream.
I played Dual Satsuki on stream and Benny cooked me so bad Llama told me to get off stream.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Maybe we should put it in A tier. That's all.
all I'm gonna say about Sasuke is how do you lose as this character? She can just has so much safe shit that she doesn't have to commit to any option and can just pick the right answer to what the opponent tries to do to answer what she's not doing.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can just.
Yeah,
cancel
her
everything.
her ability to cancel is literally what she does. She's just by design safe.
Yeah, she's just very safe, and as she is a character, I do not understand how you can play her optimally and lose.
No, there should be no excuse for losing as duel with Satsuki.
It is just human error. It's just human
It
error
is
because
just human
her
error.
execution is fairly difficult.
And I feel like that unironically warrants the I say in quote that should warrant the damage, but I feel like that brings up the whole
She really
thing.
TODs you off of everything,
Just because
dude.
if she's hard doesn't mean she should be OP.
Yeah.
She's
And
pretty
bro,
burstable, no? She's not that
So
hard.
she can burst bait the shit
She
out
can
of you.
burst bait the shit out
She's
of
one of the best in the game at burst baiting. Not,
I never
Yeah,
seen
no, this
She's
is
fu-
it's because you have
She's
to fight
she's
with-
unreact. She has unreactable
Sure.
guard crush.
Unreactable guard crushes.
Unreactable-
Also
Guard
beat the
crush.
option
It's
you're
easy
supposed to
guard
use.
crush,
Her
literally
charge
guard
B can just
crush.
beat
We
homing
do
dash
combo.
clean if your
Yeah.
homing dash is too slow.
Also, it can also beat fast homing dashes.
Yeah.
And when she does charge B, there's a range to the charge B, and at the end of the range it explodes. If you try to homing dash in where the explosion happens, it just beats your homing dash. It doesn't matter what the speed is.
It beats the homing dash, and I think it's so situational that you
No,
should
it's
never
it's
get
that
caught.
explosion.
I know it's you should barely ever get caught by that,
But it
I,
happens.
People get caught by it anyway.
A lot.
People do
It
get
happens.
caught
If
by
you're
it.
if you're a slow character, you get caught every time.
you get caught every
Dude,
time.
one touch
Characters-
is all she needs. She just
Characters
TODs you.
like Uzu and Nui that hard lose to her because they can't get in. Because if he just runs away, does a charge B, they have no answers to that.
I think a big thing that's why like dual with Satsuki players struggle is that the idea of dual with Satsuki and optimal dual with Satsuki is actually entirely counterintuitive. It's a really fast character. You don't use her speed to approach.
Oh yeah, you keep.
You
Yeah, you
can't-
just
you
kite.
play
You
lane.
kite with her.
Yeah.
That's all you do. You can just kite.
That's
charge.
just
kite,
that's literally
charge.
just not how fighting games work. That's not how the fastest character in the game is supposed to operate. So I think they're just
There's gotta be something done about that.
Okay. Anything else about Dual Sasuke, guys?
One thing to note with the Satskis, if you projectile and then jump and then homing dash, it'll be significantly faster.
Oh yeah, enhanced homing dash is
Oh,
correct.
Yo,
yeah.
those enhanced homing dashes are broken.
The,
And
invi-
Yeah.
the invincible jump
They're
to enhance
unreactable.
homing dash.
You're not reacting to that.
then you get TOD'd right there.
Don't worry about that.
It's so
Alrighty.
stupid.
Let's from here on. Let's go left and right. Mako, where are you guys? What do you guys feel about Mako? Benny boy.
Mako is a very clear mid-low A.
I agree. I actually agree.
I actually agree with that.
I agree with that.
She
set.
destroys like half the cast, but then like a third of the
She
cast
gets
she
countered
fucked
by half of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucked.
Anybody with zoning capability, like good zoning,
Is beating
destroys
Mako up.
Mako. Anybody else just probably dies.
You most likely die. If
Let's look at this. Both the Satsuki's Mako struggles in. DTR Mako struggles in.
She does, but I don't think it's as bad as it seems.
It's not. Do you
she
think
has
it's
to-
even?
It's
I don't
kinda
think it's even,
in my
but
opinion,
it's not like a-
single
it's not a
blade
stop.
Satsuki and Duo Ruka or in DTR, they're both possible for Mako. They're possible. They're really.
I think
possible.
DTR is more possible. I don't think
no,
you're playing.
but
Mako
it's
Town Neighborhood
impossible.
Watch.
I just don't think you're playing the matchup
Yeah.
right. You need to play it really stupid.
Mako does very well against Gamma. Mako advantage. Advantage against Uzu.
Yep.
Loses to Hoka. Loses to Nanon.
I think Hoka falls into the Satsuki DTR where it's hard, but it's pretty doable.
It's
And once you
physically-
get going, Hoka gets fucked by fucking. He gets fucked.
Yeah, no, Hoka struggles.
Like more than DTR
Once-
or Satsuki. in my
But
opinion.
also, cubes are good enough that you can, bunch of,
That's true. That's true.
Just throw.
Nanon is literally
The Mako Town Police Department.
Technical matchup.
Actually,
Actual
you're not
techno.
you're not beating
The
Nanon.
Mako Town Police Department.
Mako Nanon is why you should learn to counter pick.
Exactly.
Mako Nui is okay, a little okay at first, and then Mako really beats Nui
As
after
soon as she
that.
gets out of tension one, then
Yeah.
you lose.
Mako Ragyo.
Same thing, pretty much.
It's
Yes,
all. I mean,
it's the same
It's
thing.
alright, yeah.
it's the same
Like
thing,
when
it's
she's
alright.
in
Yeah,
ten-
if
It's
she
the
can,
same thing as
she
Nui.
keeps Mako out most of the time, but then if Mako gets
She
that
gets
one hit,
one
in,
SBA.
So
that's-
the attention too.
It's
all
like
she
Hoka.
needs.
It's like a Hoka matchup.
Yeah. Duo Ryuko, I don't know how that matchup goes.
It's kind of iffy. I feel like Lucci actually can correct me if I'm wrong because he does play single blade Rico. I feel like it's kind of in the same genre of single blade Rico where I can pick up a lot of Mako's fuck ups and I can punish her really easily. But as soon as I try to play too aggressive and she counter hits me, now we're panicking a little bit.
Yeah.
You would not believe how many fucking times I've literally had the round and life lead on Betty.
then
I
Mako
fucked up
Town.
I fucked up a single
Mako
time.
Town.
I fucked up a single
We
time.
saw it in tournament
It
too.
was just
Then he had his back against the wall. And just got that
I
one hit he needed, got the tension 3, tension 4, and then just won the entire rest of the game.
love you, Benny, but every time I play you, I get a little sadder.
I find another way to be depressed about my life.
Anything else about Mako, guys?
Buffer.
Yeah.
No,
No.
just,
Okay.
she's perfectly fine. As
Alright, next one's DTR Bones.
D.
C tier.
Oh,
Top of D or
get
bottom
the
of C,
fuck
but I'm gonna be
outta
generous
here.
and say C.
Fuck.
I'd say C.
See.
What?
Also, wait. Are we
C?
are we
Not
even gonna
even
have a
B?
D tier?
What's
Well, didn't the last tier was we not have a D tier?
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see
based
how it
on context and everything, we'll figure it out.
Alright, so let's go through this real quick.
So
DTR.
I got
You want
personal-
this?
I got personal.
Alright, go
feelings
for
on
it.
this.
Go for it.
Alright.
You know, both convince
So-
me right now why he's not B tier. Convince me.
Okay. He has 3 good matchups. Every other character beats him. He does well against Duo Ryuko. He does well against Single Blade Sasuke. And he does well against Mako. That is it.
Not against Duo Sasuke?
Nope.
No.
Duo Satsuki got
No,
buffed,
Duo
remember?
Sasuke.
Alright.
Yeah.
5 sequels.
Every other
forgot.
character is either super tough for DTR or he just has no hope of winning. He just can't do anything to any other character because they all have options to beat whatever the hell he is trying to do. He needs to pray out his ass. They fall for the stupidest, most unsafe gimmicks he has. Any of which, if they get around it, he just dies. He loses. That is just it. He's about the same as he was, a bit more punishable, but now other characters have gotten tools to beat him, which has brought him down so much because he's no longer. Honestly, Single Blade Sasuke is the only matchup worth playing this character for. And that's just it. Any other character, if you want to beat Mako, you want to beat Duo Rico, there are better characters that can beat those two. There's no reason to play DTR unless you want to be haha TOD.
Yeah. DTR jump gun. Like Bone said, he beats Single Blade Sasuke. Dual Satsuki 5C blows him out of the air now. Mako is slight advantage.
It's a slight
DTR.
advantage.
There is one other reason to play DTR, and that's if the nurse at your local EMT is cute.
Yo, R.I.P. my boy Rhodes' hands. DTR Gamma is basically unwinnable for DTR. Charge beat destroys DTR. Uzu's slight.
It is even at best. The only issue is that DTR has to outplay the Uzu so much just to get any win. But if Uzu gets on DTR, he has so little options to actually deal with what Uzu does.
Yeah.
It's so difficult for him to go around Uzu when he's in your face.
Yeah, Uzu OJC is a problem for DTR at lower.
And 5C.
Yeah,
5C
that
hits
too.
just as high.
Yeah.
And I can't AA it. I can't AA to 5C.
Fun. Okay. Yeah, Uzu armor and guard break damage is a problem. Hoka is a big problem. As you guys probably saw in the match, the grand finals today I had with Bones, I hit Bones with the SBC tech of going into TOC, also by lagging the game so bad that Bones could not play the game.
And even without that, just DTR surprisingly just characters that are very fast or characters who are just sus at being low. He doesn't have that many good answers to. It's really just 6A. But Hoka just running around in TOC, I just can't hit him at all.
I think the change to Single Blade Ryuko's 8A being able to do enough damage to actually beat DTR armor, I think that was kind of the final blow.
Yeah, no, that actually, that 180 the SBR matchup.
Lucci, how does it feel knowing that you now struggle getting Single Blade Sasuke out of the air, but not DTR?
Yes.
How does that feel?
This game is hilarious.
I love this game so much.
DTR struggles against Nanon because her Nanon 8A is at lower, at least one rep down from DTR's gun loop, puts him in range, height wise, to get hit by Nanon enhanced 8A. And if DTR gets touched one time by Nanon, he loses both rounds because of her setup. Nui, Bones, you said is evenish.
I'd say on patch it is more of a loss. Like the Nui has the options to just challenge and break all of his armor if he gets close. The only advantage he has is Nui zoning, and he can just somewhat zone her. But it's almost like not on 2, where once Nui gets the hit, she can just kind of keep 5C canceling on top of me. And I actually don't have answers out of that aside from SBA.
Yeah.
I have
She can just
SBA.
dodge and hit you.
I have SBA or trying to use Wake Up Invol to 8A get into the air and then immediately try and armor the 5C, but that's literally. But if she calls that out by just not canceling and coming after me,
Yeah.
that's game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ragyo is a hard loss for DTR. If she gets to play neutral one time, DTR lost the game. Duo Rico DTR.
It's
favored. I don't think it's
favorable
a
in DTR.
wash, but
It's not a loss.
she has tools. Just she doesn't have immediate access to
no,
those
you
tools.
really have to call out his thing.
Yeah, it's not like with SBR now, where she needs 8A and has that access. If she wants to challenge my armor, she needs to do like J charge B or Dragon Kick, and those take time, and
Those
I can
take
actually
time
work
to get
around
called out,
those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the last one is SBR Lucci.
Hmm?
Oh, you already went right. Actually, I think with
8A.
Yeah, 8A
8A.
doing enough damage to beat DTR armor.
What's-
SBR never actually struggled to get in on DTR. She just struggled to do anything from it.
What's the line again? Take this, ass wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take this as way.
And just, 10 out of 10. Matchup tough for DTR. Next is Gamma.
Wait, can I say my final
Yes.
piece of C tier? I still don't agree he's C tier, but I will allow it on one condition. When we get to Ragyo, we're not allowed to put her lower than B tier. That's my condition for
Yeah,
making
no,
D
no,
tier.
I'll take that.
Fuck.
I ain't taking that.
No,
I'll
it's
take
not-
it.
yeah,
I ain't
it's
Did
tripping.
not put her
I
lower
ain't
than B
tripping,
tier.
bro. Fuck.
It's non-negotiable.
Alright.
We'll get there,
No,
we'll
we're
get there.
not doing that, bro.
We'll get
We're
there,
Alright.
we'll
not
get there.
doing that.
Well,
We're not
you
fucking
get
doing
outvoted. You got
Where
outvoted.
do you guys think Gamma is? 'Cause
Top
I'm thinking
Personally,
probably
I think
I
top
think
of
top
B
A.
or like low.
B.
top of
A.
A or B?
B
A.
feels
A.
right.
I think B or to like low A.
I think
Definitely not.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna lean B.
I think
Low-key
A.
gets kinda
I-
hard, but-
I think
We're all
B.
very conflicted. Well, he's very obviously he's at between A and B. He's very good.
High B or like low A.
I think he leans B.
I'd say B, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has like one gameplay. He has one.
His
thing
one
he really
gameplay.
But it's a very good gameplay.
It's a very good
It's
game
very good.
But there's.
I'd argue there's only really a handful of characters who can actually contest that.
You know what?
gameplay.
Low A. I'd say low A for Gamma.
Alright, well, let's talk about his matchup so we can all get on the same page. So, we're going to go through this matchup real quick. I think he does currently lose to Single Blade Satsuki. She can charge B and then back up, and he is either blocking and getting unblockable, or he's getting chip damage, and she just keeps running away and doing it over and over. Because of Gamma's slower homing dash, he has a harder time getting it on zoners. Dual Satsuki is the exact same problem. He'll try to chase her down, but she's so much faster than him. She charge B's and just keeps walking around the map, and he just can't get fast enough to her. Mako, her bat has always been a problem for him. He can fight it better now that his charge B can break it. But once Mako gets into higher tension, her bat is so fast he doesn't have enough time, even if he hits them with charge B, to actually break the bat.
Round start.
Yeah, yeah.
Round start exists.
DTR, Gamma shreds DTR armor. DTR actually can't do anything about that. Uzu is Gamma advantage because Uzu can't on-demand open somebody up, but Gamma can, but they're still kind of playing slow around each other. Hoka, Odyssey, probably actually beats Gamma right now for the same reason. He just hits Gamma with a couple cubes and just runs around in a circle until he wins the game. Nanon's always beaten Gamma, even if Nanon gets hit round start, she gets enough meter to burst, and then she could use Enhanced Fast Laser, Enhanced JC to just hit him for anything he does. Nui, Gamma destroys Nui. Dash B beats all of her guard breaks for some reason. That's a funny one.
Lamel.
Nui sucks.
Ragyo, the patch right before this, Gamma actually lost to Ragyo. Now that Ragyo can't just, invo DTR or Gamma by doing random moves that counter in the air, he actually probably beats her now.
Gamma gets destroyed by Dual Draco as long as
Yeah, Dual's guard breaks are too fast for him.
is destroying Gamma.
Yeah, Dual's guard breaks are really fast, and Gamma struggles with that.
Yep.
And SBR still can't
Still
touch.
very much is.
Her guard breaks can't actually touch his shackle, so he just beats her.
I think like high, like
So with that, how do you guys feel?
Nice.
A tier.
8. That sounds fair to me.
Below Mako feels very
Yeah,
good.
below Mako.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's go down to Uzu.
I don't have much of an opinion on this game.
Solid B tier.
B.
I
Solid
think
B.
Uzu is and will always be a very good.
he's just very
Right in the
solid.
middle.
He's
Doesn't
he's
have
a very good counter pick, but I don't as like just a character loyalty.
He doesn't have glaring weaknesses nor glaring strengths. He just is.
He's just kind of there as a good.
He's
Guys,
just-
He
is
lives
is
and-
Uzu the white bread of this game?
Kind of.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Uzu lives and dies by the
We
button.
called single.
Yes.
That is he.
His defense is pressing more buttons.
Whether or not he wins or loses, he is pushing buttons. He does not
Yes.
care.
White bread with little bit of crack.
In terms of his matchups, he loses a single blade Satsuki because he can't do anything about her JB if he's on the ground, and if he's in the air, her BA on the ground, it just involves the JC in the first place. Also, she could just kind of wait it out. Dual Satsuki, her guard break is actually so fast. So if Uzu plays on the ground, charge B beats him, and if he tries to do JC cancels, her JC is faster than his.
Charge B also hits him.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah, don't worry about that. No. Mako is a lot more playable for Uzu. It used to be really bad because Uzu physically could not hit Mako or break Mako's bat. Now Dash BC does, and now there's an actual game. Betty, what do you think?
No, she still just fucks him.
Okay.
Round start exists.
It's kind of hot.
Round start literally exists. You can't do anything.
Yeah. There's a game. There's a little bit of game. It's one of those like you gotta
He can do the backstab fucking TP. That's good, but like at some point you're gonna get hit by bat, and once that just starts.
Oh yeah. Well, once Mako gets into
Mako's down.
higher tension, Uzu probably loses.
Once
But,
she has decent movement speed, it's Joker.
yeah.
It's so Joker.
Uzugama, as I said, they kind of a little even, slight Gamma advantage. Gamma really can't go into shackle against Uzu, as you saw me and Bones play, because if Gamma shackles, Uzu just armors it and guard breaks him anyways. DTR, as Bones said, it's slight advantage. Is it slight advantage or advantage?
I already know.
Very slight advantage
For Uzu.
Yeah, but it's just super tedious.
Yes.
Because as a DTR, you need to play near perfect to have the matchup be good. While the Uzu has so much leniency to just get in.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Going through the other characters, Hoka
Really is D tier.
is a big problem for Uzu. Uzu has very few moves that actually hit sidesteps, so Hoka can kind of just TOC as he likes most of the time and react 6A. Nanon is a big problem for Uzu. You would think that since he has a neutral skip teleport that it hits her, that she would lose, but also Nanon doesn't care. She just sidestep 8 days if he does anything and he loses for it. Nui loses to Uzu. She's not reading his offense.
Free.
Ragio, that matchup's a little more even
Yeah.
because whoever gets hit first dies.
Pretty much.
Dual Doritos.
But they're also trying to play chicken with each other.
It literally is just a game of chicken and Sitsi even. It's just a game of chicken.
Dual Ryuko, Uzu's rough on Uzu. I tried playing Benny and a couple other Dual Ryukos. I'm sitting there, wow,
Damn, you don't think
she's
it's easy?
fast.
She still has reset on her, too.
She still has
5C.
all of her good moves, so
Yeah,
I mean,
5C smokes JC and her dash B is really difficult to try to.
I
But
said-
he does have dash BC to get you
I
on
said
her
I said
projectiles.
even out of my ass. It's like totally
Yeah.
in Dual Doritos' favor, but like it's not by like a hard margin. It is extremely hard for Uzu to do anything, but he can if he times his moves right, he can get in.
It's
Yeah.
hard for Uzu to get anything worthwhile because I mean there's dash BC, but you can't
you're
combo
usually
off of that.
if unless I make a really big mess up, Uzu's just getting his dash BC off me one at a time.
That's like how it is with Monko.
Yeah. Uzu SBR Lychee.
Still hard in SBR's favor. I don't think it's.
I think
changed.
it's definitely in SBR's favor. I
Oh.
don't think it's as bad as before, but I think it's still really bad.
Yeah.
It's a little less ass
Yeah.
for Uzu.
Yep.
All right. Any last comments on Uzu?
No, he's a monkey.
Monkey.
He's a
Pick
very
him up if
liberating
you wanna
character.
win.
He's a very
Alright.
liberating
Easily.
character.
Alrighty. So what did we think about Hoka?
C.
Top of B.
B.
He feels about right.
I think
I don't know.
top
He
B.
just won EVO.
He just won
He
Evo.
just won Evo.
He just won
Hoka won
Evo, but he also
Bro, you
had a
can say
really
that about
I
anyone
think
in this
he's
game.
very
It's a counter
solid,
game.
but I think he's more solid than Uzu.
He's a B tier, bro.
Yeah.
He's B tier.
Yeah,
Yamabu's
his
above
gameplay
him.
feels more solid.
Yeah.
So the thing about Uzu that Hoka people might not realize is Hoka has a lot of invul, but his invul is fairly slow during the invul process, which doesn't usually matter because he's invul anyways, so it usually wouldn't matter. But if a character has the ability to hit sidestep, he's actually very slow and he can't avoid those moves. Such as what happens with base game Hoka Gamma, where Gamma's like all of Gamma's moves hit sidestep, and Hoka just couldn't do anything about it because his sidestep is so slow. He's just invul. So any character that have good abilities to hit invul probably destroy him, which is why Mako Hoka's so bad for Hoka when Mako gets the high tension, because that bat do hit sidesteps, and Hoka can no longer sidestep out of that. So going through his matchups, he loses a single blade Satsuki, JB smokes him. Dual Satsuki, it's not as bad as the other Satsuki, but her BA is too fast for him to react to most of the time, and I actually don't know if you can 8-8 that move. I might have to check that.
If it hits sidesteps, then no.
Then yeah, he's getting hit by that move. Mako is Hoka's favor until she gets the hit in, which is possible. Gamma is I said
Hoka favor.
yeah, Hoka favor because Hoka can just kite him and then just chip him or unblockable him. Hoka beats Uzu because of Uzu's lack of ability to hit sidestep. DTR, as you guys saw, all Hoka really has to do is farm meter off of DTR and then SPC and win the game. Nanon, all of Nanon's charge beat moves hit TOC, and actually a lot of moves on top of that too. So Hoka really struggles there. Nui, really bad for Nui. Hoka out zones her. She can't do anything about it. Her and her 5C anti-zoning tool doesn't matter to TLC. Ragyu actually destroys the Hoka right now. He can't actually touch her. Diva's gone to the bathroom, but her Fiberball smokes Hoka, all of Hoka's grounded punish options.
And then all of her follow-ups that hit sidesteps.
Then all of her
too.
follow-ups that stop TLC, so he actually can't just TLC. If you ever watch Ragyu Hoka's a flowchart matchup. Round start, Ragyu matches 5A. If Hoka tries to do anything, he gets hit by the 5A. If he backs up and tries to do anything from range, she does BA, which hits him out of TLC. And if he's up against her, she mashes 6A, and he actually can't do anything about that either.
Yeah. I heard everything, by the way. You're right.
Yep. Diva agrees. I played Diva this matchup a lot. When Hoka,
Ass for Hoka, dude. He can't do anything.
if Hoka can get Valor, the matchup slightly changes. But again, Hoka needs to hit someone with cubes before he can get AP, which Ragyo does not let him do. Duo Ryuko, Loda.
I feel like I'm personally like it. Unironically feels better for duels now. Restitched than it ever did in base game. So I feel like Duel Rico kind of mauls this character over. I wouldn't say it's like hard, like destroy, but I feel like Duel Rico like can easily beat this character.
I don't know about easily beat. I think it's a lot more even.
I think she probably does have advantage, but probably
You
just
have
not
to think
that
about what you're
extreme.
doing, but once you get that hit, it's
You get
Yeah,
that
Hoka's got
he
no.
dies.
You get that hit, and because that Duel Rico's high damage, it's just I get a single hit and you're dead.
And SBR Lucci?
+1 in SBR's favor. I mean, he does have tools to keep her out, but I mean, using dash C to get through cubes and then getting in once, go for Valor, LMAO, forward dash invul.
LMAO deal with it.
You know, there's really not much you can do at that point. He does have, like, I don't know. The Infinite was the only thing kind of in her way of beating Hoka on base game, and now that he doesn't have that, there's really nothing to worry
nothing
about.
too bad to worry about, just normal, fast character stuff. Alright, any other last comments on Hoka? No?
LMAO will get fucked.
Alright.
I
Nerf
hate Special
Lag.
C.
Nerf TOC.
Midi Muda.
Midi
LMAO get fucked.
Alright, next one, Nanon.
Top of A.
Yeah, top of
Top
A.
of bag.
Absolutely.
Highest
Top
I
of
think
A.
she's double top of A.
Immediate top of bag.
Nanon's no longer a Todd character, which is very nice, unless you're Hoka, which I'm pretty sure she explodes him anyway.
Everyone's blowing up Hoka.
Everyone blows up Hoka either way, and the Satskis. But Nanon zoning is still the best zoning in this game most of the time. Her defensive options are still good. SBA is one of the best supers, in my opinion, in the game. Not much to say. Like, she just... one of the highest damage hit for hit. Very strong zoning. Yeah.
She just hasn't changed.
She doesn't have... Yeah,
She really
doesn't-
has, like, she got a
Well,
single
losing
change.
losing knee did change a lot, but like, you know...
Well, I think it changes the options you go for, not necessarily
Yeah.
changing how the interactions worked out.
Well, having access to knee before was awesome, but like I was doing some actual utter nonsense with knee. I was going through a lot. But yeah, no, that losing knee did put a hit because Nana was S tier before, but
She's still on the verge, in my opinion.
she's on the verge. If someone said she's S tier, I wouldn't be too like bothered by that opinion.
Like, I want to say she's S tier just because I hate her, but like she's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
on
well,
top
yeah.
of it.
So right now she gets smoked by Single Blade Satsuki. JB completely shuts down Nanon. She can't do anything about it. Dual Satsuki just kind of moves around Nanon's zoning very well. Charge Be's unreactable in the first place. And Dash B gets through her zoning very well. Mako could just loses to Nanon as always. Nanon beats Gawagori. As we said before, he can't do anything, or he can't respond to her enhanced JC. Hoka Nanon wins because of her just ability to hit sidesteps. Uzu can't actually punish her for or Nanon can punish Uzu for attempting anything, is what I should say. DTR, like I said before, she can't do anything, if DTR gets touched one time, he loses both games. And Nui actually is a lot more even, in my opinion, this game around. 5C cancels, like, just stop her from doing anything higher than, like, a very, like, mid-level enhance. Ragyo, she still can't beat Ragyo. JB beats Nanon really badly. Duel Ryuko, fighting Benny lately.
You just say JB for Ragyo.
Did I say? Oh, I thought I
Just
said
JB.
BA for Ragyo.
I bet that's a lie.
Duel Ryuko, fighting that character more. She fights Nanon actually surprisingly a lot better than I thought.
It kind of always felt like that. Like, okay, yeah, we had the funny on base game, but take away our funny in the matchup, honestly feels quite even. If I wouldn't definitely say it's like in someone's favor, it genuinely feels even because as soon as like the one player slips up, the other player just takes it.
Mm-hmm. And SBR, I don't know if SBR's buffs about it did change too much about the Nanon matchup. Not really.
I mean, the discovery of the Valor LMAO forward step involved is worth looking into more, but it means Nanon
You did get it on the first one.
Yeah, you
already has a lot to involve through. So yeah.
So buff Nanon. Any other comments?
No.
Nerf, no.
So true.
I play the character, but still nerf her.
LMAO.
GQ.
Yes.
Funny.
Alright, next character Nui. This one's all
D-tier.
bonus.
Is there even
D
debate?
tier.
Is there
D-tier.
even debate? Bottom
I think we
D.
should
D-tier.
put her right. I think we should put her right up to the Satskis. You know what I'm saying?
D tier.
Her name is not Nui, it is Dewey. Put
Literally.
that ass in D tier.
Character's garbage.
Get that ass banned.
and Nui
there's a,
stands for not good.
there's a single matchup she does well in, and that's DTR.
Literally,
Everyone
that's the only
else is a viable counter pick against her.
Again,
even
not on
counter,
Nui.
she
I think
just
is
sucks.
even right now.
Even against DTR, like she's not like hard stomping him. DTR still has a chance. It's not even like a hard counter. She doesn't hard counter anyone. That's why you have no reason to pick Nui tournament.
You have nothing.
She counter picks nobody. Like a hard counter.
Hey, yo, wait. Do we think though? Is the Nui matchup is that 70-30?
There are actually, I say, there's only 3 characters in this entire game she can even attempt to play the game with. That is DTR, Uzu, and SBR. Those are the only 3 characters you can even attempt to do anything with. Any other character is just going to shut her down entirely.
Yeah, seems
Yeah.
fair. I can agree.
She's ass.
It's time to throw hands.
I played Nui quite
She
a
literally
bit.
doesn't hard counter anybody. Like literally.
She
and
doesn't
even-
hard counter anybody.
No, and if you're gonna hard counter DTR, why not just pick Gama? Why not just pick Ragio? Why are you?
I'm
picking
still
Nui?
of the opinion that her and Nanon go even. Just
That's
because.
yeah, no, they go even, but is it a hard counter?
No,
Like, I agree, they go even.
I think it's also a case of like, yeah, they go even, but I still think that Nana,
Ragio.
it's much more in Nana's favor in how it's going even, because Nana's keeping up that pace of
but
now you're because Nui's never be able to approach Nana.
Yeah, but that
It is just a case of.
But that's fine because Nui does 5C cancels, Nanon sidesteps and does the her little zoning. Nui does it again, and now we're just running around the ring, and that's the matchup. Because I tried that matchup. That matchup is dumb.
hate it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, going through this. Satsuki, all of Satsuki beats Nui. Dual Satsuki, I would.
Even worse.
Yeah, I would
It's
say even worse.
dude.
Nanon, I will say even. Others may not.
Josh.
I feel like it's even.
Josh is not gonna agree with
I don't
that.
think it's a terrible matchup. I think it's like maybe like plus 1 on or like
Yeah,
very
I
slim
could see
plus
that.
1 on.
I think it's even personally.
Yeah, I could see a plus
Okay,
1 though.
well,
Like,
well, maybe, like,
Nanon's a
slightly not
solid
even.
character even without all that.
It's like very
So Mako beats again. Tension 1, Mako Nui can actually kind of play the rank game with until Mako gets 1 hit in, and then Nui loses. Gama Nui just loses too hardcore. Hoka just zones her out. Uzu just ungas her and she can't do anything about it. DTR, we said what was it again? Advantage DTR.
It's
Nui.
a slight advantage Nui.
It's
like plus 1 Nui.
Ragio Nui still can't really press buttons on.
She can't do anything on.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. Duo Ryuko Nui.
destroying
I don't know how
that.
that matchup goes.
She just
As someone who fought Doomer a lot, unironically, Dual Dorico completely mauls this character over. But Nui
I still think she mauls
Nui
it.
does have some really good buttons that she can hit.
She has stab in SBA.
it's like
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it, and that will
Sometimes 5.
and if used in the right situation, you can get the win. But would I go for that matchup? No.
Yeah, she just kind of loses to almost everybody.
And the last one, SBR Luchi owns.
Yeah, the changes to her dash A and dash C, so she can actually hit people out of the air. Now that helps the matchup a lot. And Ryuko doesn't throw out a lot of projectiles. It's only ever to stop a couple of the dash C clones from approaching. So being able to throw a projectile and then cancel actually helps Ryuko a fair bit, so she has more of a reason to throw out projectiles. That and those are the 2 main impacts that Restitched has had on this matchup.
Yep. Then that's any last comments on Nui?
Why are all my characters bad?
Because you have a thing for bad characters, Mister. I play Sean, and I
What?
also play
Masochist.
Bowser Jr., and I also play what else?
That's the
That's
case.
a good
You
stop
literally
right
play
there.
bottom
Yeah,
1 and
that's like-
fucking third strike.
Shut up.
And the
Sean's not even bottom.
Arguably, yeah.
all right, next character, Ragio. Diva, you can have this one.
I'm thinking top of C or bottom of B.
I'm saying B.
I will agree with bottom of B.
No, because
say
I could
B.
argue for the same reason as DTR. Like, she literally only beats, like, 3 to, like, 4-ish characters, and everyone else just fucking kills her.
But when she beats those characters, she beats them very handily.
Yeah, she does. It's not that different from DTR, which is, like, I'm, like, same tier as DTR. She's basically, like, the same thing. Yeah, the characters she fights, she kind of just kills them, but then the characters that counter her, she can't play the game. She really can't.
If we're talking about handily, DTR only beats Single Blade Sasuke handily.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Mako and Duo Ryuko, they actually have fairly decent odds of being able to challenge her.
true. I mean, it's like Ragio, like, she, like, hard counters Hoka, Nui.
DTR.
DTR was, like, the hardest one on there. So it's like, Yeah, probably like bottom of B. It's more so like, and then the characters that beat her, it's more so like she just can't do anything. She'll hang herself or basically pressing any button because she'll just get hit. Her frame data's still terrible, and then her meter gain got fucking nerfed last patch, and it's awful.
Yeah, and well, also Valor got hit really
Her
hard.
Well, it's not even just her Valor. It's mostly her meter gain. Like people can just do over like 70% of her health.
Yeah, welcome to the Uzu Club.
Yeah, it's ass.
It's almost like you have a lot of HP, so you won't just die.
I basically do anyway. Have you seen Dual Satsuki? Have you seen the Satsuki?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Todd character to prove my point.
To be fair, that's quite a few Todd characters in this game.
There's quite a few of them.
Okay.
But like, still, the Satskis, I don't really need to say much. SBS just spams dash B, JB. Ragyo can't do anything. Dual Satsuki just runs away, charge B. I can't do anything. Ragyo beats Nono pretty clean. That's just, Nono can't do with BA. Mako, I can keep her out until she gets tension 2, and then I kind of just lose the game. Gamagori just kills me now because I can't just sweep to like ignore Shackle Tackle, so Shackle Tackle kind of just beats everything I do now. Hoka I beat because Ragyo can just kind of snipe TOC at literally any point. I literally don't care, I just 5A. If he's outside 5A range, just BA him. What's he gonna do about it? Uzu's even. DTR she just destroys. And then Nui is like, if she actually is trying to win, yeah, like she can't do anything. Like she'll just lose to Ragyo if she tries to do anything. And like,
And the Riku's.
Duo Rico is like, I honestly think
This is +1 Ragyo.
After
I don't even think it's +1.
No,
like
no.
literally,
After,
Ragyo can't press anything without hanging herself.
after EVO, even though the match was lost,
I'm not even using that. Like,
no, because I feel like because it just had not the character in general, but because if you play the matchup like Single Blade plays the matchup,
I think that's how she should be playing
she genuinely like can beat Ragyo. I'm not gonna say it's an advantage.
she
in
just has to
any
be
way.
patient. Like
If
again,
the Dual Doriko is patient and she can completely destroy this character, I have a lot of buttons on Wake Up that can deal with Ragyo and less 6A. And even though I could probably break 6A with Charge B, right?
Well, Ragyo 6's guard point
6 is
armor.
guard point. You're not breaking
Okay.
that. You have to guard
it's
break
infinite.
it.
You're not breaking that.
Well, no, it's just literally more so like, because most of these characters, even the ones that like don't completely destroy, again, you can just play patient versus her. Like everything she does is fake. You can just not care and just block it. And if you know the knowledge check, she can't really do anything unless you're a character like DTR, who can't fucking do anything. So it's like, Duodrig, I think she just has to play patiently because it's like the more I played that matchup, I realized like, a lot of you duo players, bro, you guys are impatient as hell.
Yeah, no.
Like
We'll get to do it. We'll get to her. She's up next.
It's just again like I feel like I need to see like more patient play from Duodrigos to like, and then I kind of feel like just play the matchup like SBR and like you guys would be winning. And unironically, SBR is our worst matchup. She can't do anything. She hits any button. I get dash aid. I do fireball. I get 6AA. I do fence. JAC. I cannot press a single button without getting smoked by her. And then since my meter gain is garbage now, she gets Valor for me for free on any hit, and I just lose the game. No, it's like, and my only strategy before was like, oh, I should go for my own Valor. Well, no, my Valor's garbage now, so I literally can't do anything. JC doesn't even do that much versus her because her sidestep is so cracked that she can just get out a lot of my setups that work on everyone else for the most part, except her because her sidestep is so cracked. And yeah, I'm just thinking like, probably like bottom of B tier. Like she's only barely, like in my opinion, above where DTR is right now. And that's only because she like just destroys like the few characters she beats harder than he does right now. And that's kind of it.
We're
not in a
making
good spot.
progress. We moved up a tier.
Above my meter gain, bro. Iron, why'd you do that? That was freaking overkill.
No, it was fine.
No,
Yeah,
I think it was pretty fair,
Fuck it.
pretty justified.
No, it was freaking.
If we're talking about unjustified nerfs.
Alright, Duo Ryuko. Load up, Benny.
D tier.
Okay, so the character's D tier, worst character in the game, actually
Y'all are
worse than
downplaying,
Nui.
bro. Y'all
Worse
downplaying.
than Nui, honestly.
Ruined.
I don't want to hear it.
Put
Put that shit on top of B.
This
on
character,
top of
this
B.
character was
true,
No, I
what,
don't think
fifth
top of me,
place.
that's way too
Nah,
high. I think
jokes
it's,
aside,
like,
I-
This
right above
character
Ragyo,
made
like,
fifth
right
place
above
at EVO.
Ragyo.
Nah, because I feel like she genuinely is
She's not better than Hoka.
I think
This
her-
character
not
was
better than
fifth
Hoka.
place at EVO.
Her tier depends on how salty I want to be.
It did not. No.
I think.
that's a lot.
So I'm
coming
thinking
from you,
between
Benny.
like how salty I want to be. It could
This
be
character
between
was
A and
fifth
C
place at
salsa I
EVO.
wanna be.
I genuinely think she's better than Hoka.
I would agree with that. I think she's probably
I don't think she's.
She
at
can
all
fuck
I
better.
think
She-
my logic for putting her in top of B is that I think she has a better matchup spread. The only matchups that
Yeah.
she's really losing to are, hey, the Satsuki's at the very top.
And
or-
even then, she can deal with like single blade. It's possible. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's
She
hard,
can
but it's
go
very
toe to toe
possible.
in the zoning world.
Well, yeah, I guess above Hoka then, yeah. Seems very
Yeah, I just think it's just more the matchup spread she has and less how dominant of a character she is. Because she's not that
But we
dominant
do.
anymore.
We all agree. We do gotta bring back the Dash B, old
No.
Dash B in some form. We all agree on
No,
that.
we
I,
don't.
I,
No.
I'm a, y'all are not ready
No,
for
we
when I
don't.
start cooking and patch changes, bro.
I hate
The
all of
amount
you.
of
Round
things.
one, let's bring it back. Get rid of that hitbox. She doesn't need it. She don't need it.
you.
I'm
I hate
gonna
you
get
all.
some sort of compensation. I'm gonna get some buffs with the character coming soon.
Yo, can we make charged 5B hit in the air, please?
Actually, potentially, nice.
No.
Would be fun.
No, I'm gonna loot you with that. Let's not do that. The only way I stop that is not is by
You
jumping.
literally have Jay charge me for that. And I go,
Right.
No,
Okay,
but think about it. But it sweeps the whole arena and it also is things.
Yeah, you
Think
can
about
let it do
that, think about
everything.
that. That's the tool she needs.
Let me do
She
everything.
needs it.
She needs it.
Okay. Matchup wise, she's getting completely clobbered by single blade Sasuke as what's been seen.
Yeah, but
throughout
she's
most
one of the
characters.
better characters at dealing with her. I think.
Yeah, Dual Lyrico definitely has the tools to deal with single blade Sasuke. I'm not gonna downplay her like she just completely gets mauled over, but she's it's a pretty bad.
It's like it's
matchup
7-3,
still.
6-4-ish, 6
Yeah.
and a half.
I do still think it's definitely in single blade Sasuke's favor, but I do think Dual Lyrico, if she can call out guard breaks, play patiently, and not get completely fucked by BA, will just maul the character over. Dual Satsuki, I don't know how to feel about that because I kind of every tournament I've fought Dual Satsuki and I've won. So
I blame the dual Satsuki's. Y'all got skill issues.
y'all are ass.
Yeah.
Y'all suck.
But
Yo,
Except
you should
you're
play
a good
Dual
dude,
Satsuki
bro.
next tourney. You should do that.
In
feel-
remote play? Nah.
I feel like if I want to be deadass, I think in my opinion Dual Lyrico wins the Dual Satsuki matchup. It's just
I'm
She
in
either
my
wins or
favor.
it's even.
she either wins or it's even. It kind of just depends on the
That's
player.
basically like most of her matchups, I think. She
Well,
either wins or it's even.
No, well, okay.
lot of them.
A lot of them, yeah. She genuinely has like good matchup spread as a bone side, which is why I think I can give her the B tier without downplaying the character.
And also, her Valor is pretty cracked. The fucking
Huh.
as soon as you get Valor 1 to Ender,
Once I give
Bro,
Valor
that
2,
bro,
I gotta work.
yeah,
for
her
my-
Valor.
y'all are hyped about like nothing. That Valor's mid.
The Valor
What?
2 though.
The Valor 2 though. I love
Okay, that Valor 2
Valor
actually
2
matters.
is really nice.
Valor 2 is nice to have. Yes. Dual Lyrico versus Nodon. A matchup as a whole that's history. As Fi kind of said, I feel like it's even. I guess.
It's kind of even. Not on zones her, but also she has the armor and the projectile strength to kind of zone back and the speed. So Nana kind of actually has to respect the zoning. We actually have zoning wars in that matchup.
Yep, pretty even for the most part. Dual Lyrico versus Mako. I think it's.
It's so weird.
It's
so
weird
fucking
because this
weird.
is though I feel like in my opinion, as someone who like kind of plays Mako very little, but also mains dual, I feel like that this might be Mako's like one of Mako's like few matchups. That's not just Mako gets one hit, she completely wins the match. Cause
Yeah.
Dual Lyrico can easily get her back down.
Yeah, because Mako, the way you need to play is you need to play very. You have to wait for the right opportunity to go in when you're trying to get tension, but Dual Lyrico can call her out from like full screen.
I'm
Like,
calling you
hard.
out full screen
She
with a
can
dash.
call her out
beat.
fucking hard. She can call out her fucking back cancels and her fucking like 5A shenanigans, JA shenanigans. So it's probably even or yeah, I guess even, but weird. It's a weird even.
Even maybe fair.
It's like even whoever gets cooking first kind of wins.
Yeah.
Even in a way that's bad.
Basically. Dual Lyrico versus Gamma. I'm completely destroying Gamma. My only gimmick on this character is my fast guard breaks, and that's kind of all I need to beat Gamma.
Right.
Alongside the world-renowned known Dragon Kick.
It's the fact that she can get a full ass combo off of that.
It's so sketchy though. It's so sketchy.
That's what fucks.
If we give
Gama up.
Dragon Kick a buff, what you need to do is make the character not go flying so far back, and then I'm hitting Dragon Kick combos from full screen.
Bro,
But
we should buff Dual Lyrico by making her dragon kick like the angle of it like lower so that you don't go all the way up, you just go that way.
yeah.
That'd be fucking
Go straight.
sick.
But yeah, Gamma completely destroyed. Dual Lyrico versus Inamuta. I think we kind of talked about it when we were talking about Inamuta. It feels, Dual Lyrico totally has a sense of options to get in on Inamuta, and a lot of her moves will hit TOC and sidestep. So it's not like Inubutsu is completely hoeing this character over, but I do think that the cubes and getting it in general can just be a slight issue. If you let Inubutsu start cooking, it can be really hard to get back out.
Yeah, Hoga's
So-
charge JB actually is a problem for her.
I'd say either even or +1 for Duel Dariko. It really just kind of depends. Duel Dariko versus Uzu. Probably like the most even matchup she'll get because I blow Uzu up if I get first hit, and you usually can't do much about me.
That's even?
Well, it feels even. Depends on how I
It
feel.
feels even?
Yo,
It depends on how much I feel like being salty today.
No, that matchup was straight ass for Uzu.
Nah, but yeah. I mean,
You have so many fast guard breaks to answer any option.
I
you
do
can try and
have
do.
the options.
Like he has to try and hard call out. You try to call out his garbage, but you don't have to call out. You
I
can
don't
just,
have to. I
you
can
just react
I
to
can
his
kind of
garbage.
actually just react in this matchup, and I can't. The one thing I can't call out, which most people can't call out, is dash BC. But other than that, that's all he really has to get in on me, and he can't convert off of it. If a change was made where he could convert off that, he's cooking a lot of
Yeah,
people.
why did you even suggest that into the fucking?
It's all right because I know Iron won't do me like that.
That's on recording now.
It's true.
Let's see. Duel Dariko versus Ragyo. It's kind of even. I feel like. I mean, well, I just
I don't.
pain. It's
I
pain.
I
I
think
feel like it's 6-4 your favorite look. You just have to be patient.
I do just have to be patient, and that's the biggest issue though. Is my character's so aggressive, and I feel like it's totally possible
just
to
block.
play
No,
patient. Just sit
okay,
there and
no, no.
block.
Block, bro.
Okay, but
Oh.
with no you have to be patient, but there's still opportunities for you to do something. You can't. I mean, you can against Argia, but like.
You can against Ragyo because a lot of it
Well, no
just
can threaten with unblockables like Ragnar.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
but you
but
can
threat-
avoid them. You can like avoid getting in those situations. I feel like it's harder to avoid getting in a bad situation against Ragyo. You know.
I think it's also just a case of Ragyo is still a character where when she gets that hit, now all of a sudden it doesn't matter how bad the matchup is.
Oh, you know, Ragnar touches you one time, you lost the game.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
that's
if it-
not really true in every matchup. But,
Most matchups, if
Most
you get
of them,
touched by
yes.
Ragnar one time,
Yeah,
you're
but I don't want to hear that. Oh, it's like that for no. It's
And plus,
not like
because
that for all of them.
Ragyo can combo from full screen,
She
whereas
entirely
no, she
can.
just kind of fucks off.
Yeah, no, she literally the
I'm out of here.
yeah, just gone. Yeah, that matchup's whatever. I guess it's saying I wouldn't say it's like very slightly in Duel Dariko's favor, but you know,
Yeah, it's like slightly.
easily
I don't think it's
able
anything crazy.
for the match to. Okay. DTR versus Duel Dariko. I still feel like I don't know. I always hated this matchup, but that's because my timing's just off.
It's another pain matchup.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily pain. I don't want to say it's DTR's favor, because obviously Duel Dariko has a lot of guard breaks that will call him out. I have my dash sheet, and I have
Dashi's calling me out.
yes, it can call you out. I will just dash
It's like it
sheet
either
your face.
does or it
It
doesn't.
either dash sheet. It's a Hail Mary. That's
No,
the
I am telling you, your best options: J Charge B and Dragon Kick. Those are like actual like Dragon Kick. If I'm low to the ground, Dragon Kick just a guaranteed hit.
It is indeed.
It's just a guaranteed hit.
in semi full combo. Maybe.
Not like you're
Depends on
gonna.
the
It's not like DTR's gonna guard break that.
but Dragon Kick Dashi's a Hail Mary, so I mean it kind of works in anything as long as you fuck up badly. J Charge B as you said, and if you're low on the ground and fuck up Dash B as a ground call out.
Actually, Dash B breaks his armor too.
Oh, it does okay.
Yeah, it'll break his gun armor clean.
Alright, yeah, then totally.
It just I just 6A if I time it right.
Well, yeah, if you 6A obviously.
But if you try to gun armor, you're gonna lose.
if you
Yeah,
if I
any-
catch you too low.
Yeah.
Any armor besides guard point, yeah.
Duel Dariko versus Nui. I'm stomping this character out, no remorse.
It's
It
ass.
genuinely
It's
feels.
Nui.
It feels.
It's so free,
it's,
free Benny.
it's so free that it feels unwinnable for the character. If I were to say another 10-0 matchup, that feels like a 10-0 matchup.
It might be.
This character genuinely is not.
It might
doing
actually
shit
be
against me.
10.
It's not.
Yeah.
If
It's
I
like-
get a
That's
hit, gone.
It's the only way it's not 10 is if you get like if they pick Hono Town and then you keep dropping your fucking combos.
Yeah, no,
dead walls and then you get.
I just dropped the combos because
That's the
everything
only way
drops.
it's not 10.
She's still, and Nui's probably still gonna lose anyway.
The Nui tier, let's go.
There's dog shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
Nui's
the
so ass that
DUI.
she just needs her
Yeah,
fucking on
literally
tier.
the DUI, bro.
What about the SBR matchup?
I see.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I came. No. Hear me out. I came to conclusion when I fought Lucy in tournament that I still believe, like, Lucci might say, like, it's +1 in single blade server. I kind of believe it's even in a way. I genuinely don't feel like the matchup is that bad.
Yep.
It feels totally winnable. I've won the match before.
It's
It's just about Valor 1. You just have to be extremely cautious with Valor 1.
You
Because
can't do if you do any charge type zoning.
as soon as single blade Rico gets Valor 1, a lot of my neutral options just went out the window.
But then what also is scary is you do need to be very mindful of SBR's meter, because if the second she has 2 bars and you don't, and you do the fucking J charge B or just J 5B, I single blade can just LMAO. I'm just gonna walk up and value you, and you can
Yeah, basically.
And SBR is also a lot harder to open up compared to a lot of characters because of her sidestep.
Yep.
One of basically the best sidestep in the game.
It really is.
Speaking of
She
SBR,
needs it.
Speaking of SBR,
How's
what we think?
Lucci? How is this finished character?
Okay.
This is actually a tough one.
Down
Actually,
pass.
I
Top of B, bottom of A, one or the other.
I'd say
I feel like she's mid B.
I feel like bottom
mid
of
B, really.
I feel like she's better than Ina.
Okay.
No,
So
downplaying
I
bottom
genuinely,
of A, bro.
no, I
Okay,
genuinely don't think.
let's leave her out.
I don't know.
I'll run through the matchups and let you guys fucking memo.
Put her in Nui's here for now. Nui's here for
So-
now.
Just joining your friend. like
Temporarily.
multiple times.
Loses to Single Blade Satsuki, LMAO. I can't anti-air her when she's in the air. Lol, can't get through dash B. Beats dual wield Satsuki, LMAO. Dual wield just
Can't do an armor.
cannot deal with even
an
just
armor.
a hint of armor, and dash C, and one of the best sidestep in the game. And so yeah, doesn't really have to fear. Single blade doesn't feel dual Satsuki neutral at all. Nonon, very sad face. I mean, armor can help me, can help her get in every once in a while, and then use it trying to get Valor, and use EVO to get
But it's not
get
like
in.
a
But
clean.
it's,
It's
yeah.
not a very clean plan.
There's just a lot of shit in Ryuko's way to actually get anything going. It's very difficult for her to kind of get her game plan going. Another sad face is Mako. It's just I
I don't know if it's sad face.
It is.
It's
It
neutral
is.
face. How about that?
It's
No,
neutral.
it's sad face.
Is it sad
I mean,
face?
it's neutral face for the first 30 seconds of the
And
round.
And then it's just
It's one of those
sad
things
face.
where like SBR actually has a couple things going for her in that matchup. Mako, a lot of times, if she whiffs a certain move, she puts herself on the ground, and when most characters can't punish her, SBR can.
Yeah.
And another interesting thing about SBR is a lot of moves SBR has kind of just jet her forward, and so sometimes Mako trying to punish SBR, SBR kind of just flies out the way.
But Mako does not give a fuck about her sidestep.
Yeah, Mako doesn't give a fuck about anybody's side
Exactly.
for
So
one.
that's like one of her best assets is just fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a Mako win.
Mhm.
Oh,
It-
easy Mako.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Mako's favor. I don't think it's just like unwinnable tier though.
Yeah, it's not a
It is pretty map dependent, because I've like stalled the shit out of Benny in like larger maps. That's the main thing.
Mhm.
Gamma also still sad face.
Yeah, that one's an actual sad
Yeah,
face tier.
no, just kind of can't really do anything.
I literally beat Lucci with Gamma, and I've never played Lucci with Gamma before that one tournament.
Wait, so by the way, if we're talking about tiers, so we say she loses to everyone in A and S.
Not dual. It's
Oh, is it no? Okay, everyone but one.
well now.
Yeah.
4 to 5.
Well now.
So I feel like, yeah, okay.
Beats I still think beats dual. She generally doesn't feed all that much. I mean, yeah, Dragon Kick's kind of annoying, but the second I have even a hint of meter, I'm just going for Valor, and then no projectiles are kind of relevant to me.
Yeah.
Handles Hoka pretty easily because of dash C, and then because of the projectile invol, or the forward step invol. It's pretty easy to get through his shit.
Also, her dash A, one of her best tools, it's Hoga's DLC.
Yeah, right. And 6A. Uzu has always been an LMAO. It's always been just fucking uppercut. Well,
Yeah.
just she doesn't need to be afraid of his mix. She has good defense, so she doesn't need to think very fast paced against him. Ragyo, again, the best sidestep in the game. Very easy to just kind of get around her Ragyo setups, and she has a lot of things to get through fence and fireball, which was surprising. So a lot of Ragyo neutral and setups are just completely irrelevant, especially when she gets Valor. DTR still needs to be explored more. Does seem to be in Ryuko's favor now that 8A can just kind of can just tank or blow through fucking
Where do you think the advantage is in that matchup?
probably just +1.
+1 matchup, SBR?
I'm not gonna give it a hard advantage. Just because he could still. I'm tired. Fuck. She needs to be patient. Not be patient. Just she needs to think about when she's uppercutting. She needs to think about when she's going for a punish, but the punishes are still very much there. And then Nui, yeah, like I said earlier, being able to hit someone out of the air, being able to cancel her projectiles, and getting more damage off of uppercuts. So Ryuko combos actually hurt. That helps a lot. What do y'all think?
I don't know.
I think
right
it's
below
very
Julio.
it's
I
hard to
do
put her
kind
in.
of. I feel like she's way better than Inamusa, but I don't feel like as of right
high
now.
B, low A.
I don't
think
below
it-
Duel.
I don't think she's above duels, but
I think she's better than Inamusa.
definitely.
Do you
better.
guys think she's as good as Gamma?
No.
No.
Then she's probably not an A tier.
Yeah.
No,
She loses to
below.
all of almost. She loses to all of A tier in half mastery.
Probably below duel is where I could confidently say she stands.
Maybe, yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, and that's our tier list. Here's the question: do you think Nui could be in right next to DTR tier, or do you think she should have her own tier?
She
down?
should have her
She
own.
should genuinely
she
have
should
one
have her.
Singular
She
matchup
counters
that is
nobody.
She counters nobody. At least
Tyler-
DTR
Nui.
DTR has his issues, but he also still has his strengths. He can still do
Listen,
stuff.
DTR has a fuck you play. He has a game plan to say fuck you. Nui has no.
If
fuck
he
you.
hits you,
So
he still kills you.
Yeah, Nui has
He's
no
still
fuck
killing
yous.
you.
She's too honest. She doesn't have shit.
If Nui's hitting you, she's gonna be lucky to get like 6-7K.
Bro, before you just burst her like at the beginning of the combo anyway, because she like feeds you meter with a
Exactly.
It's
motherfucker.
the same thing we said about Sasuke last year.
Hey,
Too
man,
honest.
If you want to find Nui has all this secret invincible
That's
Enough?
the last thing
please
we
be
said
my
about
guest.
What?
Please be
Uh,
my
last
guest. I
year.
would
Okay, but
pick
what
the
shit?
character
That's all
over
this
my
secret
God.
Honestly,
tech.
I've tried to cook with Nui, bro. That character's ass.
I feel like that's the difference.
Sasuke's
Nui
actually
gang
good.
has existed for a long time. There's been a lot of look into Nui and how and I think she definitely functions a lot better in Restitched than in base game. She has a lot more combo options now because she can actually use 6
Her combos
Ander.
work.
She can actually not even that, but actually 6 Ander is an actual option. She can also do stuff with like scissor drop to dash C. So she catches someone on cooldown. She can get them in a really, really weird, really kind of funny way. I just think she's still her main issue is still neutral. She does not have any way to challenge other characters' options. And in this game, you win by challenging the opponent's option. And Nui just can't do that. Her projectiles are too slow to catch people at mid to long range, but then her normals also take too long compared to other characters who are going to rush down into her. And she's also too slow to try and catch other characters. So most of the time she's stuck relying on the opponent just staying at mid-screen on her, where her options just don't work.
Okay. Alrighty then.
She's bad.
So how do you guys feel about this tier list as a whole?
It makes a giant 4.
It really does.
It
And
makes me
forward.
mad. I want to put someone else in C tier, but I can't justify putting them else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking about Nui. I'm like, should she just be consolidated into detail? But yeah,
No, I think
He deserves that.
DTR is not good, but he is not Nui bad.
Yeah.
He is nowhere near
when you
Nui
get hit by
bad.
DTR, you actually die.
Yeah, and even still, like there's some bad matchups DTR has that he can somewhat handle. Like he can somewhat handle playing against these two. He can somewhat handle against playing with SBR still. He can even somewhat handle like Dual Sasuke still. Nui, she's not. She has like 5 matchups that she has to accept the fact she's not winning in. And then another 4 matchups that's like, well, if I get a hit in and the opponent says I'm just gonna wait till I have 4 bottles to burst, you can get something cooking.
Like you'd have to throw the game because it's like right now, all Nui really got is like, oh look, she functions now. She's
Yeah,
still dog water.
She functions a lot better, but
It's like she's just not
unfortunately
dysfunctional anymore. She's still
not-
bad though.
not
functional enough.
she is not quite there.
She's got too many design flaws.
Here's the
too many
point. Okay,
problems.
here's the point. We're trying to shake this up a little. Do we think is Single Blade Satsuki the only uncounter pickable character?
No, like again, she got counterpicked by DTR. Today.
DTR.
DTR.
DTR is I say a hard kind of pick to single blade Sasuke.
That's my phone.
I don't know what else she can try and do except try and one time challenge his gun armor for chip, and then just
time out the game.
I think that is
How
the
viable is that though?
I don't think it's very viable at all. I don't think that is a viable option to say that a matchup can be in someone's favor if she can just time out. I don't abide by that. She just is not challenging DTR on what he's doing. He's still just gonna stomp her, and because of her low HP, it's so much easier for him to kill her without her being able to burst it. That is just that's a counter pick, and that's just how it is.
Because the one setup that I would want to do is the 6A and a B and then C ender.
Takes too long.
Takes
setup.
way too long,
Too long.
and you can
That's
react
like
to it and like pretty
Honestly,
damn
that's kind
quickly.
of like an Oki setup. Like you knock after you hit somebody. Can't kind of just.
And you can't even really do.
Well, it's also the fact that
base either.
DTR is like, he's for single Sasuke, he's unchallengeable in the air. When he's up that high, single Sasuke really, he has like what dash B to challenge him, and that's about it. She's not challenging him while he's in the air, so she's not even able to try and set up what she wants. Like other characters, she can set up what she wants to do because her dash B can prevent someone from getting close to her. DTR is just going over it. He doesn't care about her setup. He's just going over it
Pretty
entirely.
sure he's also going through it. I don't think it does enough damage. To
He does, yeah, he's doing both. He's doing
He's
both.
doing
He's
both,
going
yeah.
through it and going over it and not having to worry about what she's doing after the fact. Because she can do her invincible jump to get up and do the homie dash. Fine, do that. See what happens. Fuck around, find out.
Come into the armor, big fella.
Alright, so we have the clear best character, we have the clear worst character. Who deserves the title of King Mid? Who's the mid?
Inamuda.
Most mid
He's
character.
in the middle of B
He's
tier.
literally in the
Inamuda.
middle.
Minamuda.
Yeah.
Minamuda,
Hoku's one of those
Yes.
characters I feel for the longest time. What the biggest thing about Hoka I feel was a lot of people just did not know how to fight him, and there's certain aspects of how the game worked. Now that
I don't know. I feel like I outplayed that one Hoka player a lot, and he just had it.
but
infinite.
there's other players, and I feel like a lot of other people didn't realize as well. Like for the longest time, if anybody remembers this, Hoka's TOC list was just dead ass wrong. Uzu's SBC
Yep.
was in the TOC list to hit
Yeah,
Hoka.
yeah.
No one questioned it until I realized why am I hitting Hoka, and I also questioned why am I not hitting Hoka. So there was a lot of misinformation, and also that Todd really carried him. I was playing Iron one time, and he's saying if we were playing base game, any of those touches would have just ended the round.
Yeah, that was a big thing with old Hoka, where it didn't even matter if he wasn't like, if he was like kind of like how this now. Just the fact that any hits led
Was
to
dead.
a Todd, and it didn't matter. It really didn't matter who you were. Because you just got hits, and he's either doing the haha B&B or haha control alt delete. If you really want to win.
Yeah. Also, his TOC is a lot less scary now because you could just burst him to get him out of it.
Yeah, so like that was the other thing with old Hoka, where he would just kind of go into TOC, steal your meter beforehand,
And
and
you
now
just-
you can't challenge the TOC options. Like I think Gamma is the only character who probably can consistently do that.
Hoka in TOC. I don't think Gama could deal with
Yeah.
TOC. Yeah, the thing about that matchup in the first place was Hoka just wasn't in TOC because he was just fighting for his life in the first place because of Gama's buttons.
Yeah, but it was a very powerful state just because you didn't have a way to challenge him. At least bursting now, you have to get hits to challenge him in TOC.
Yeah.
But it's a thing. You just have to really hope that Hoka himself decides not to time you out in TOC,
Yeah.
which is entirely viable strategy he can just do.
Yeah, his movement speed's way faster in TOC. He is schmoving.
We agreed on Minamuda.
Yeah, Minamuda.
For the most part.
Minamuda just one.
D Nui, Sasatsuki, Minamuda, Sasatsuki,
DUI.
TUI gang. Alright.
Place your bets down in the comments section. What's next year's list going to look like? Is it going to be the same?
Rank your top one.
Dual Rico back where she belongs.
Rose, you were so fucking carried, and you fucking denied it.
Okay, wait, no, you know what? Actual prediction. Mako's gonna be in the exact same spot. She's gonna be the middle
Top
place
four.
in an A tier. The exact same place.
I
Straight
hope-
rank
I-
top
I-
4. Straight top 4.
Dual
Yep,
Rico
the
gotta
exact same
move up.
place.
You were fucking carried. Stop fucking denying
You know
it.
what? My prediction, Nui's not changing. I think Nui's staying where she is.
You
I
were
think next year
carried.
Nui's
Hey, yo,
not
my
moving.
bad.
She got
Watching
2
Bones.
changes.
We're gonna buff side Nui. We're gonna make patch full screen.
She got. She didn't even get changes. She got 2 bug fixes, and look how far down the tier list she fucking moved. You were carried,
Okay, wait,
motherfucker.
who's best
You
character
were
in the
so
year?
carried.
Who's the best character next year?
Best character.
Best
next
character
year.
I'm
next
calling
year?
it. It's no one's gonna be the best character.
Yeah, actually, if
No.
anything happens to the Satskis, I think Donna's just straight up gonna be the best
Yeah.
character.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So we
And
should,
then we're gonna
we should
nerf her
kneecap her now
next.
while we have the chance.
But my knee's already gone.
We'll make all your projectiles homing dashable.
Yeah, all my, especially 5A and 8A. Make those homie
Or
national
we
too.
can just buff Mako and make it a winning match.
Yo,
versus
we
even.
gotta give Mako the best anti-zoning in the game.
That's okay. Here's the crazy thing about Mako. Even if we nerf Nana, I still think she's getting zoned out by half the cast. The zoners.
I mean, she gets zoned out by single blade Toski, but she can beat single blade.
She can beat single blade, but then there was that one time you tried to like JC me and I hit 8A and
That's
jumped,
true.
and I jumped and you just didn't, and I killed you for it.
It's true. This is true. These are facts.
This is facts. Learn to counterpick people.
Garbage ass game.
Please. Love it.
I think if Dual Ryuko doesn't get buffs in the next year, she's gonna be C tier or D tier. That's what I'm
Damn,
saying.
new E tier. That's
Yeah,
She's gonna go,
I-
even if she
I-
doesn't get changed at all. she'll
I
just
can
go down.
agree if this character doesn't get changes, then she's
Okay,
completely
bet she's getting changes.
dogged.
Dragon
Oh,
kick.
Third
Dragon kick
sword.
no longer tracked. It's just a straight line kick.
No.
Okay,
It's instant. It just
DTR is
teleports.
gonna move to D tier. DTR tier.
Yep.
DT.
It's gonna happen. Iron's,
Okay,
gonna,
Iron's gonna keep
Iron's
getting
in the
options.
lab right now thinking, what change does he make to make SBS beat him?
We're gonna make at every character's 8A at minimum do 800 or 600 damage.
Oh, and they all have to reach DTR.
Yeah.
They all. Have to
They
reach
all-
Honestly,
hitbox that goes to
they
the
don't even
skybox.
need to reach DTR.
They don't.
DTR kind of just brings himself to the.
Yeah, he has to bring himself down to level eventually.
Yeah, because every time DTR does a gun loop,
Yo.
he gets a
And
little
also,
lower.
a change I forgot I implement last year was that I actually remembered thinking about the last match I had with Fi, was how I had Iron make his jump gun more committal, so more characters can homing dash it. So now characters with fast homing dashes on reaction can just
Oh right.
you can just on reaction homing dash to JB and I can't challenge it.
Yeah, like because in the tournament with the grand finals, I did charge JB and immediately homing dashed out of
Yeah,
it.
and
There's just nothing you could have done.
pre-patch I could have. Pre-patch I could have pursued dash that, which is what I was trying to do.
And then
But
you
I
realized
forgot that I made Iron make it so I had to shoot more bullets, which meant that that was just a
That's
guaranteed hit.
free. Yeah.
That was just a guaranteed hit. So characters with fast homing dashes,
The
like
Satskis.
the Satskis, yeah, they can just as soon as I JB homing dash me for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who do you think's winning EVO next year?
Me.
I meant.
I
I mean, you know, like,
Probably-
that's a guess, but like,
It's
not
gonna
like
be
a
Gamma.
character.
It's gonna be Gamma. It's gonna be him as
No,
Gamma.
it's not gonna be Gamma. Cause
I mean, if you
it's
want me
just
to.
gonna be Mako.
Give me
Mako.
a year and some changes.
No,
I'll go
Mako.
with Evo.
Mako's
Bet.
winning next year.
Not unless we fucking kneecap Nono.
Alright, Benny, teach me how to play Mako. I'm about to cook.
Nah,
Dude,
nah,
do it.
nah,
I'll
nah,
teach
nah.
you. Dude, if you do that and you just agree to stop playing Nono, we can work something out. We can work something
Oh,
out.
we can work it. We have a game plan. I'll never not on you ever again. Mako mirrors.
Let's fucking go.
If I see Mako, I'm still not on Evo. I refuse to play
No,
that.
wait,
God
no,
damn it.
No, if you gotta give me that top one rocket rework and I'll win you for this.
Hey, yo, man. Let's go. Alright. Anything else anyone would like to say?
Royal Rose, you were carried.
Bro!
Rose, thank you for teaching me this dog ass character. I'm the best duo
We
now.
I
got
don't
one
even know
bug
why I
fix and
play this
dropped
game
like
anymore.
10 tiers of Luigi.
There was only one old dual Ryuko who wasn't carried.
Who?
And I'll leave that for you to decide.
Marshmallow.
fake news.
Marshmallow wasn't carried.
What the
do you
fuck was
mean?
that guy's name? Fame 96?
Fame 96, that's where I get my playstyle from. I'm an OG dual Rico.
Bro, all dual
Oh, what?
Ryukos play the
Spam-
same. What are you
Bro,
talking about?
what?
We
Dash
all play
me,
the
dash
same.
me.
But we've all agreed.
The
Certified dual Rico classic.
The myth
Dashy
of
Round Stars.
No,
player
fame.
player
He's a
representation.
certified dual classic.
I thought you meant like what thing you do.
Oh no.
Dash
Player
Why would I?
expression, that's
If
the
I
word
dash
I'm
C round start, I'm
That's
either out
funny.
here selling the
Characters
pool
are
or
just
I'm
functioning, yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
If you get caught by a dash C round start by dual Rico, you deserve what you got.
It was
You
funny,
just
though.
gotta hold
It's-
that.
That move is the definition of a Hail Mary.
It literally
You know,
is.
my
I threw
prediction.
that.
My prediction next year, Mako's gonna get a buff, right? And then no one's gonna rate it very highly. Then Ame's gonna realize it's fucking broken. He's gonna break the game with it, and I'm gonna steal it. To get to
No,
Evo.
no, no, no. What's gonna happen is Ame's gonna find some crazy shit, say nothing about it, and pull up to Evo.
Yo.
And then
If
Ame's
you do
gonna
that,
roll
bro,
up.
that would be the ultimate fucking.
If Ame
big dick
pulled
move.
up, bro, crazy.
Ame's gonna pull up in a Mako cosplay.
No, and then
just
Kotetsu
fuck
pulls
all
up and
of
we're
our
all
shit up.
like,
Shit.
Kotetsu without lag, it's over.
It's Joe.
Bro, imagine
it's
JP
Joe.
players show up the first time, they just fucking destroy us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They
all.
fucking
That's
put
exactly
us
how it's
nice
all going
close.
now. We're all carried by region, bro.
They-
We're all
they
carried
have
by-
training weights on,
Bones,
playing
who was
each
that
other.
Japanese Satsuki you trained with back in the day?
Taizo.
Yeah, Taizo shows up
That's
and
that
just
guy.
fucks up.
Taizo shows up and I
Taizo. It's been a
cooked.
minute since I fought him though.
Missed that dude.
somehow finds anti-DTR tech with single blade.
He's just looking at this tier list, maybe he's like, man, you guys are fucking stupid.
Yeah, he's
don't
probably
even
looking
know.
at this shit like Dual Rico's still top
He
tier
doesn't
somehow.
know about all the secret tech I have. You know, the Mako anti-non-on tech.
It just like
Oh, man,
imagine all
doesn't
the
even
tech that came out for Steve Sasuke just spread across the cast, just exists. We don't know about it.
Yeah.
We don't know.
All right, are we ready to?
I think we're ready to check out.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm really
That's
tired.
about
It
it.
is 3.
Should be
3:24
It's fucking late
in the
as
morning.
It's late as shit.
Let's go.
Later than last time.
We
Yay.
got a Chun Li in top 6. I
Modern
think.
Chun-Li!
Modern
Chun-Li!
Chun-Li.
Modern
Let's go.
Chun-Li.
Later, y'all.
Modern. M.
Zias.